President, honourable members of the Parliament, as many of you have noted, in Bangladesh in the past 2 years, restrictive legislative measures and policies have been adopted or are in preparation, which can negatively impact on the freedom of expression and independent media and narrow the space for civil society. Examples, and some of them were mentioned, include a 2013 amendment to the Information Technology and Communication Act, the draft Cybersecurity Act, as well as the National Broadcast Policy and the National Online Mass Media Policy. This year has been marked by tragic attacks against journalists and brutal murders of secular bloggers and a publisher, while others are facing death threats. This takes place against the backdrop of a volatile security situation, which includes an unprecedented attack against a Shia procession in Dhaka last month, as well as recent killings and attacks on foreign citizens. My condolences to the family of Cesare Tavella, who was killed on the 28th of September. There was also an attack against Father Parolari last week. These issues have been discussed in a meeting between the High Representative Vice President Federica Mogherini and the Bangladeshi Foreign Minister in Luxembourg on November 5th, as well as in a follow-up in the meeting of the EU-Bangladesh Joint Commission on the 11th of November in Dhaka. The EU has expressed its alarm at the deteriorating human rights and security situation. We called on the government to protect bloggers and also to bring the instigators and perpetrators of attacks to justice and to prevent the repetition of such horrible acts. We have stated our concern about legislation and policies that can be used to restrict media and internet freedom, while calling on the government to defend and protect the freedom of expression and other fundamental rights. Upholding these rights is an integral element in what is so very clearly a top priority for all of us today, the fight against radicalisation. When we restrict the public space for dissenting voices, what we risk is fuelling extremism. Our cooperation, as it is set out in the EU-Bangladesh Cooperation Agreement, is based on a mutual commitment to respect human rights and democratic principles. Respect for the principles of international convention concerning core human rights and labour rights, and some speakers spoke about labour conditions, also underpin the scheme that provides Bangladesh quota-free and duty-free access to the EU market. And the EU, therefore, will continue to raise freedom of expression in our dialogue with Bangladesh, as we remain committed to assist Bangladesh in carrying out necessary reforms to strengthen democracy, to strengthen governance. Thank you.